Café au lait? Ah, there is nothing like it. Springtime in Paris. It is the panacea. Even the most atrophied soul must respond to the birds buzzing, the bees singing. Life hangs in the balance like the sweet scent of cherry blossoms. You have lovely hands. I know something of hands. I have hands myself. So when I say this, it must be true. It seems sadly ironic that a man such as myself, a man who can spend a contented afternoon watching a puppy laugh or a child chase his tail in the grass, that a man such as myself should spend his time fighting tooth and nail with the most vicious criminal elements of society. But it is my duty. I travel a lonely road, no time for love. However, at times like this, I wonder how nice it would be to have someone special, to have a hand to hold. How nice that would be. Perhaps your friend would care to join us.
Will there be anything else, Monsieur?
No, that will be all.
A lovely day, is it not?
I hadn't really noticed.
What kind of man is it that doesn't notice a spring day in Paris?
A man who is more concerned with duties than the weather. Even now, I'm on my way to an insane asylum to visit an old friend. I am Chief Inspector Jacques Clouseau of the Cité. Keep the change.
There is no change.
Keep it anyway.
Come in.
Good morning, Paul.
Move Clouseau and have a seat.
You mean I don't have to purge subconscious demons on your psychiatrist's couch today?
Unless you want to.
Poor old Clouseau. You have taken a lot of abuse these last 3 years. I can do without the couch this morning, Doctor. This is quite comfortable.
Smoke?
Doctor, I'm surprised.
Ah, that's right.
You quit 3 months ago. There was a time when your forgetfulness would have made me feel very rejected.
But not now?
Oh, a little rejected, perhaps. Did you do it intentionally?
Why would I do that?
I'm a patient you consider to be completely rehabilitated. On your recommendation to go before the Sanity Board. It's your reputation on the line. A little test, perhaps.
Not long ago, an obvious trick like that would have sent you into retiring your age.
And poor old Clouseau would have silently, passively submitted to another massacre. It is a miracle you were able to keep putting him back together. Poor old Clouseau. And to think, there was a time when I couldn't even speak his name.
There was a time when you would have joyfully killed him.
Yes, I was a sick man, wasn't I? We have come a long way.
And you're not even a little worried or bothered when thinking of Clouseau?
Not even a little bit. Do you believe me?
If you say so.
I could be lying. You're a good psychiatrist, but I might be a better liar.
Well, for your sake, I hope you're not. Sooner or later, you'd run into Clouseau again. And then back here for life. No chances for another hearing.
Day after day coming here, knowing that on certain mornings you'll be particularly morose and testy because you had a fight with your wife. Like this morning?
How did you know that?
That's the only time you doodle.
I keep forgetting you're a chief inspector of the Sûreté.
And I will be again.
But Clouseau is chief inspector.
until a better man comes along.
Well, in that case, I think Clouseau best start searching towards his laurels.
You mean
The hearing is at 2 this afternoon.
this afternoon?
If everything goes the way I expected, you should be out of here by tomorrow. See you at 2. Clouseau!
Most would find your methods quite unorthodox, Doctor.
Just making sure you aren't a better liar than I am a psychiatrist.
See you at 2. I think I'll take a stroll. It is a lovely morning.
This place gives me the creeps.
You must have an aversion to lunatics. You must admit the grounds are quite lovely. It must have a soothing effect upon the troubled brains of the populace.
Ah, don't forget. You're supposed to sign the order to transport Tournier to prison today.
Ah, Tournier is a bank robber. I will be happy to sign that form. It's life for him this time.
The order's on your desk. Priority 1.
Oh, I won't be long. A brief but pleasant chat. A few kind words of encouragement from my old friend Dreyfus.
Does he know you're coming?
No, I wanted to be a surprise.
A surprise. Do you think this visit's a good idea? I mean, he's been incarcerated for nearly 3 years.
Yes, poor devil. I remember the last time we saw each other. He didn't even know me. He bit my leg.
Yes, exactly. So perhaps the surprise of seeing you.
It's sure to be an emotional encounter. 2 old friends,
Friends?
compatriots, brothers in arms, so to speak.
Get a load of the loony bird over there.
Bite your tongue, Francois. As dedicated public servants, we should refrain from using such epithets.
Sorry, Inspector.
Sorry or not, I am still ashamed of you. Now, wait for me at the car, and never let me hear you say the word loony bird again.
Yes, sir.
Ah, I see you are an archer. May I see your boo?
My boo?
Yes, yes, your boo.
I don't have a boo.
Do not be funny with me. The boo is right there on your hat. Thank you. Ah, the boo, a fine and deadly weapon in the right hand. Do you see that limb which angles down over the path?
No?
Keep your eye on it.
Nice shot.
Your boo is defective.
Boo, scalp him.
Get out of here, you loony bird!
Help! Help!
Let me help you.
No! Clouseau!
There is no need to thank me.
Thank you.
Yes, for saving your life. I removed the arrow. Let me inspect the damage.
No! I'm fine, really. I just got a bump on the head, that's all.
Yes, you have received a large beam.
A beam.
What?
You said beam.
Yes, I know that. Since a beam could be serious, you could have a concussion.
What are you doing here? Have you been committed?
Of course not. I may be many things, but I am not the loony bird. No, my friend, I have come to sprinkle the stardust of friendship upon this neurotic landscape. I have come to visit you, my old friend. Let me have a look at you. Ah, the picture of health. Not like the last time I saw you, eh?
That was a long time ago. I was under a great deal of stress.
Yes, you must feel no shame because you couldn't handle the rigors of the job. Better men than you have cracked under such pressure, and I must admit, my heart screamed when I heard you were committed to this baboon factory. However, it seems to have done you the world of good.
I think I need to sit down.
Let me help you.
No! I'm fine, really. Just a little shaky. Probably the shock, surprise of seeing you again here today.
Oh, let it out thought, my friend, I knew their reunion would be an emotional one. We are forced to put on the steel mask for the public, to be strong, stoic, invincible. We dare not cry. But now, we are but two friends, sharing but one common bond. Humanity. So let there be tears. Tears without shame.
You honestly believe what you are saying? That we are friends?
Friends and more. Compatriots. Comrades. That is why I was so crushed when you were reduced to a raving lunatic.
And what do you think drove me to lunacy?
Pressure, my friend. Pressure and a hormone imbalance. You must feel no shame because you couldn't handle the rigors of the job of chief inspector. Some men are born to lead and others are destined to follow.
No, yes. And you, my old friend, a leader, eh?
Well,
Always a leader. Onwards and upwards, to the top.
it is my karma. My destiny.
Ah.
Who knows? A few more years on the force and I might even run for the public office.
You can count on my vote.
You do not know how much this touches my heart. This tells me something, Paul Dreyfus. Most men in your position would be bitter and vindictive.
Yes, very.
After all, I have taken over your former job and all the glory and prestige that goes with it, while you have been cast aside, a hapless, dishonored man. I sit on a lofty pinnacle, basking in the adoration of my peers and the people of France. While you have been reduced to a raving lunatic, forever to bear the scars of your lunacy, but you do not wish me ill?
No!
You can count on me to do everything in my power to get you out of this place. Where did you go? Let me help you.
I think you should be going now.
Yes, I must be on my way.
Is something wrong?
A filthy fly. Do not move, mon ami. This swine fly is on your nose. I got the filthy fly.
Oh, please.
Let me help you.
Out! Out, sweet mother Mussolini! I'm fine. I'm perfect. Every day and every way, I'm getting better and better. Somewhere over the rainbow.
I'm afraid today is not your day.
Oh, but it is, mon ami. After 3 long, terrible years, it is at last my day. And I will not permit anything to spoil it. Now, I will walk you to your car, eh? And I will kiss you goodbye. Mwah, mwah. And you will drive off in your new car that should rightfully be mine. And I will go to the sanity board, and they will set me free, eh? And then, mwah, mwah, and then, I will kill you!
Shoot!
Get a hold of yourself, man.
I tried! Heaven knows I tried!
Take Monsieur to first isolation.
You don't leave! Yes!
The sanity hearing is off.
No!
As much as I'd hate to say it, you are still a raving lunatic!
Huh? Margot, what are you doing up this hour, child?
I might ask you the same question.
I couldn't sleep.
Papa, really? You can't keep going like this. Working like a beaver all day, pacing all night. It's unhealthy.
Alas, I'm both blessed and cursed by an overactive brain.
I think it's time you put that busy little brain of yours to bed.
But...
No arguments, Papa. Your theories on dimensional mechatronics will still be here in the morning. Now, let me ring Jarvis. He can warm some milk for us.
Very well. Have your way with me. I realize it's useless to argue the point.
Exactly. Don't be upset with me, Papa.
Upset? With the joy of my life? Impossible.
I promised Mummy I would look after you. And I intend to.
You rang, miss?
Jarvis, Father's having some trouble getting to sleep. Could you warm some milk for us?
Yes, ma'am.
With a smidgen of sugar and vanilla extract.
Yes, ma'am. I'll get right to it.
Don't be surly, Jarvis.
No, ma'am.
You're excused.
Jarvis isn't surly, dear. He just looks surly.
And you look exhausted. As soon as your meeting with the NATO representatives is over, I'm taking you to Blackpool, where you will spend 2 weeks in a lawn chair without so much as one single word about your silly old stain machine.
I wish you wouldn't call it that, Pumpkin.
Well, you know what I mean. Now, let's retire to the library where Jarvis will bring our milk. After which, I demand that you get some sleep. Do I make myself quite clear?
Abundantly clear.
Kato, I'm home. Kato? Dear me, I must assume that Kato is not home. Kato? Come out, you devil! I know you are here hiding someplace, and tonight I am out into my youthful games. Kato? Perhaps not. Oriental food should have had dinner started by now. Oh. Kato, your zipper is down.
Inspector Crusoe's residence. One moment, sir. The Deputy Commissioner.
Hello? Yes, sir. Yes, sir, I understand. Yes, sir, I shall keep you informed. Good night, Commissioner. Hang up for me. You forgot the first rule of self-defense. Never do your enemy a favor. Now get up and listen to what I have to say. Chief Commissioner has just informed me that Dreyfus has escaped on his way to the insane asylum. He thinks that he might try to kill me. Obviously, the poor fool is crazier than anyone would have thought. Why else would he want to kill me? Regardless, the Commissioner has told me to take every necessary precaution. So, I want you to go and lock all the doors and windows while I slip into my new hunchback disguise. How do I look? What are you laughing at, you fool? This is a guaranteed disguise. It says so right here on the box. No one will recognize you or your money back. Now, I need you to go and lock all the doors and windows. Oh, did Paulette call about our dinner engagement?
She says she don't make it. She say her goldfish dying. She too heartbroken to eat.
Oh, pity. What about Yvette?
She say she don't make it. She say her rabbit dying. She too heartbroken to go to the theater.
Oh, pity. What about Gina?
She say she don't make it. She say tell you she dead.
Pity, she was a lovely, vibrant girl. Now, lock everything up. I must send my condolences. The bells! The bells! The bells! Sanctuary! Sanctuary!
Mr. Claude Duval come see you.
I told you to not let anyone in. Send him away. Wait. What does he want?
He wants to present you with an award.
An award? For me? Very well, send him in.
Such an honor to meet you, Inspector.
The honor is mine, Monsieur Duval.
I have the honor of being chairman of the Jacques Rousseau Presentation Committee.
Presentation committee? To what purpose, may I ask?
The purpose is to honor one of the city's most dedicated and brave public servants.
Would you care to take a seat, perhaps a glass of wine?
I am not here for wine. Wine does not matter. What does matter is the shameful treatment you have received ever since. 9 faithful years of service. Have you received so much as a decoration in all that time? Or a single commendation?
Now that you mention it, no. But as you are no doubt aware, I have recently been given an important promotion. I have replaced the lunatic Dreyfus as Chief Inspector.
Ah. I'm sure that Paris sleeps much safer because of the change. And that killers, thieves, and assassins tremble in their shoes.
You are most kind.
I come to the point. I have the honor of presenting you with the first annual Jacques Rousseau Award for services above and beyond the call of duty.
You have piqued my interest.
Careful! It is very fragile. Well, I must be off.
So, sir?
Yes, I only have 2 minutes until the parking meter expires.
Ah, yes, we must obey the laws. Cato?
A pleasure meeting you, Inspector.
The pleasure was mine.
You call, Inspector?
I am the inspector, idiot. Show Monsieur Duval to the door.
That would not be necessary. I can find my way out. A pleasure meeting you, Inspector, and the best of luck to you.
I shall always cherish your devotion.
That man looked familiar. He like Inspector Dreyfus.
Do not be funny. Inspector Dreyfus is a many things, but he is not a one-eyed hunchback.
Putnam in disguise.
Are you forgetting who is the twin professional here? Are you forgetting who is the chief inspector of the Sûreté? You are not paid to make assumptions. Now take this to my room.
This package ticking. I think it's a bomb.
I said send it to my room. Go. It is an award, you fool. Why would the award be with a bume? Oh. Pick up Zendaya. Chief Commissioner, this is Inspector Jacques Rousseau. I think there has just been an explosion in my apartment. Yes, my instinct tells me it was a bume. That's what I said, a bume. Yes, the exploding kind. What? Tournier has escaped on his way to prison. I can only hope that this is some bizarre coincidence and not a conspiracy. My trusted Oriental servant Cato looks like Looks like a charred banana. Yes, of course. Yes, of course, I shall keep you informed. Good night. Kato, pack my luggage.
Oh, Drummond, glad I caught you.
Please, no more bad news. I got enough bad news here to keep me quite busy. Thank you.
You look a little rough.
Oh, I've been here all night. 20 years with Scotland Yard, I've never seen the likes of it. 3 of the world's most dangerous criminals escaped in a 12-hour period. Cairo Fred, Tournier the bank robber, and that mafia chap from Chicago. It may be foolishness caused by old age, but I can't help but feel there's a connection. Probably just a lack of sleep.
Well, I'm afraid it's not the worst of it. Just got word in that Hugo Fassbender and his daughter were kidnapped.
The Hugo Fassbender? Doomsday Machine Fassbender.
That's right. 2 masked men snatched him last night. The butler tried to intervene and was knocked out. Seems Paris has a theory, though, and they're sending their top man to investigate. Chief Inspector Rousseau.
When is he scheduled to arrive?
2 hours ago.
Know anything about him?
Well, aside from the fact that he's late, all I know is rumors. I've heard he acts incredibly stupid, but somehow he solves every case.
If he's the head of the Sûreté, he must be top-notch.
Any man that can fill Dreyfus' shoes has to be good.
A pity about poor Dreyfus. One would send him over the edge like that.
Dreyfus was tough. You can bet it took something awesome to drive him to lunacy. Yes, awesome.
You should do something about your poodles.
I beg your pardon?
Poodles. You have the poodles outside. I have stepped in the poodle and now my foot is wet. I am Chief Inspector Jacques Rousseau of the Sûreté.
Ah, yes. We've been expecting you. This is McLaren. And I'm from the Scotland Yard.
Oh,
Are you all right, sir? Would you care to sit down?
that will not be necessary, Mr. Yard.
Drummond.
Yes, and how is Scotland these days? My grandfather on my mother's side was from Scotland. Hoot me, laddie. It is a broad brick moonlight deep tonic.
I assume you've been informed about the Fassbender kidnappings.
Yes, most disturbing. Who would do such a thing?
That's what we hope to find out.
Then I suggest we go to the scene of the crime, the fern fasser fod, the fast fodder ferns.
The Fassbender farm.
Exactly. I hope you have called ahead to make sure of the necessary arrangements. I need not tell you that time is of the essence. Every moment we delay places Dr. Fassfather and his daughter in greater danger.
May I take your hat and coat, sir?
Yes, Scott. Wait a minute. Who are you?
Jarvis, sir.
Jarvis, and what is it you do?
I'm the butler.
The butler. The butler. And where were you doing the kidnapping?
I was knocked unconscious.
Can you prove it?
No, I'm afraid you'll take my word for it.
How convenient. I am Chief Inspector Jacques Rousseau of the Sûreté. You're probably wondering why I called you here tonight. As I was saying,
You were saying, we were probably all wondering.
I know what I was saying. There is no need to speak unless I ask a question. What is your name?
I'm Shork, the gardener.
And what is it you do?
I'm the gardener.
Why did you say so in the first place?
I did.
Do not be funny with me, madame. This is a serious matter, and everyone in this room is under suspicion.
Real.
What?
You said real.
Yes. I know that. Someone in this room might know more about the murder than he or she is telling.
Murder?
What?
I said murder.
What murder?
I don't know, but you said murder.
I said murder? You said murder.
Yes, I said murder because you said murder.
I said murder?
You said someone in this room must know more about the murder than
Yes,
your...
yes, yes. What was your name again?
Sure.
The cook.
Gardener.
Now we are getting somewhere. What is your name?
Are you all right, Mrs. Stuttersuit?
Who is this woman?
She's Mrs. Stuttersuit.
And what is it you do?
She's the beekeeper.
I am asking Mrs. Stuffsucker. What do you say?
She says she has a bad cold and has lost her voice.
What do you say?
She says if you swat that bee, it'll sting you.
I suggest you let me worry about that. A beekeeper who has lost her voice, a cook who says she's a gardener, and a witness to a murder? Clearly there is more here than meets the eye.
You chased it on my dress.
Do not be afraid.
You wouldn't dare.
Inspector Clouseau!
I've got the filthy bee.
Inspector Clouseau, you had no right to do that. Your actions are nothing short of reprehensible.
There is no need to thank me. Any dedicated public servant would have done the same.
But that was an apis mellifera, a prize colonial hymenoptera.
Not anymore. Now it is just a smear on the floor.
I suppose you'll be breaking out the rubber hoses next.
And who are you?
Mrs. Loverlily.
The housekeeper, I presume?
Yes. I've been with the Fassbender family for over 30 years, and mind I add, that never once in those 30 years did an act of violence ever take place in this house. And now, this.
Your hysteria over a blemish on the floor is questionable. What has happened to the floor can be easily repaired. What has happened to after Fassfosser and his daughter is a different matter, and it is my job to bring the guilty party or parties to justice.
Have you more questions for me, Inspector?
Why? Do you have something to fear?
No, I'm late. I have a previous engagement.
I see. And just where is this engagement?
It's at the Mirage Club. It's in town.
What do you do at this Mirage Club?
Oh, Barbara Streisand, Beverly Sills, and Cher on Saturdays.
I beg your pardon?
Well, I'm a female impersonator.
That, monsieur, is your problem.
Exactly. May I go now?
Yes, I will speak with you later.
Maybe you can catch my act.
Perhaps.
Inspector?
Do not leave this room. I get the feeling that something is about to crack wide open.
Yes. I get the same feeling, Jacques. May I call you Jacques?
No.
Inspector, we're led to believe you have a theory.
And just who told you I had this theory?
Your superiors.
Then I do have a theory.
Would you mind filling us in?
Very well. First, what do we know? We know that 1, there has been a kidnapping. 2, that someone has been kidnapped. And 3, whoever kidnaps him is probably a criminal.
Do tell.
Amazing deduction.
Yes. So we know the what. The what is that there has been a kidnapping. Now we must determine the why. And that will lead us to the who.
Could you be a little more specific, Inspector?
The butler did it.
Why don't we just tell Paris that he's incompetent or request he be taken off the case?
Because we have enough trouble with France without suggesting their greatest detective is a fool.
The butler did it.
Your lovely daughter as my guests.
Who the devil are you?
Oh, who the devil indeed. Let us just say for the time that I am your host, and that I will do everything in my power to make your stay here at Moonshine Castle as pleasant as possible. Providing, of course, that you reciprocate by giving me something I very much want.
And that would be?
I am fascinated by your work, Doctor. Particularly vortices of electromagnetic aberrations.
I see. And do you work for a particular government? Or do you plan on selling my discovery to the highest bidder?
Neither, Doctor. Nothing so mundane. No. You and I are going to join forces. We shall build the Doomsday Machine and conquer the world!
You're mad!
Mad! Was Hannibal mad? Or Alexander? Surely Napoleon was the maddest of them all! Mad, Doctor. We shall see.
I will tell you nothing.
Oh, I think you will.
I'll die first.
Make them comfortable. Oh, something so painful, so hideous. You will have no choice but to cooperate.
You underestimate me, sir.
Oh, not at all, Doctor. I would be the last to underestimate you. There is no underestimating a father's love for his tender, fragile.
What are you going to do with that chalkboard?
If you haven't the guts to do what must be done, then leave now.
Oh, God! Alright, I'll tell you anything!
I beg your pardon.
I said I'll tell you anything, just please stop!
Not as long as I have your complete cooperation.
Daddy! Daddy!
I'm here, child.
Release them, Tenier. Take Margot to her quarters. She obviously needs some rest. As for you, Dr. Fassbender, we shall proceed to the laboratory. There is much work to do.
What do you hope to gain from this? Money? Fame? Or is it the insatiable lust for power?
There is only one thing that I want. And with your doomsday machine in my power, the world will have no choice but to deliver him on a silver platter.
Him?
Yes, him. Clouseau, show them out, Tenier.
Just got a call from the boys in London, boss. They want to know what to do about the man on the inside for the Fassbender kidnapping. Jarvis the butler. I think we're safe, boss. There's no one dumb enough to think that the butler did it.
Yes, there is. Eliminate Jarvis. The sooner the better.
You say so, boss.
Yes.
Who are you?
Cosette, who are you?
I am Chief Inspector Jacques Clouseau of the Certain.
How exciting.
I'll just have a look around if you don't mind.
Well, you'll have to take a seat. The show is going on.
Very well, I shall take a seat.
Right this way, Jacques.
I was told I can find an Ainsley Jarvis here.
You're in luck. He's just about to come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, it's my profound pleasure to introduce the amazing Ainsley Jarvis!
friends. What are you doing in it west? About $200 a week for a female impersonation. What are you doing in a suit?
Listen, I want to know why earlier this evening you was at Fassbinder Putnam and tonight you are...
Inspector, before you get all unglued.
Madame or Monsieur, I suggest you better watch your step.
I'm sorry, Inspector, but they tell me in France that you are king of the tango.
Tango?
I'd love to. I'm pleased to be having a dancing around and lying in traction. You're a great dancer for policemen.
And so are you for a butler.
I bet you tell that to all the butlers.
Actually, you are the first butler I have ever danced with.
Let's hope I'm not the last.
Why?
The assassins are here.
What, where?
Don't look! Oh, they're sitting at your table.
Why is there assassins here?
To kill me.
Why should they kill you? That is against the law.
I'm afraid that won't stop them.
But why should they kill you?
I know too much. I think we should go now.
Can't you see I'm in the middle of a tango?
I'm sure you won't mind if I cut in.
Your shoes untied.
No, it's not.
Your zipper is down.
No, it's not.
Someone is coming up behind you.
You're gonna have to try a little harder than that.
Fire! Fire!
Oh, Jarvis!
I'm here to help you, Inspector.
Who are you?
That isn't important.
Whoever you are, I must suggest that you leave immediately. These two men look like they're trained killers.
You are magnificent.
The secret is in the eyes. One must show no fear. And of course, years of training help. Thomas,
Inspector!
we will get you to a hospital shortly.
There's no time. I'm afraid I've danced my last tango.
What is it? What are you trying to say?
Have you ever been to Oktoberfest?
No?
Go to Munich. Go to Munich.
Munich.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am...
Chief Inspector Jacques Rousseau of the Sûreté.
Have we met before?
No, but I know all about you. I probably know more about you than you know about yourself. I know your habits, your hang-ups, your likes and dislikes. I know you had your tonsils taken out when you were 8. You flunked geometry 3 years in a row, and your nickname in school was Kamikaze.
How do you know this?
It is my job to know.
Your job?
You must not go to Munich.
If you know all about me, then you know I go where my duty leads me. I have no choice but to go.
I too must do my duty, whether I love you or not.
You do your duty, and I will do mine. Love? Me?
Yes, I never thought it could happen to me. I prided myself on my single-minded determination to become the best in my field. And love was nothing more to me than a silly word used by impractical romantics. But then, one morning, fate stepped in and I found your file on my desk, and I came to know you. At first, it was just a jumble of facts that I learned by rote, like so many others. But then, as I became more and more familiar with you, something hit me. I was frightened, sick, and confused. I lost my appetite, and slowly, but surely, I started to become what I hate most, an impractical woman. I would leave my office and walk 3 blocks to smell the flowers in Minsky Prospect. I took down my poster of Lenin and put your picture in its place. For no reason, I would find myself listening to my Dr. Zhivago 33 RPM record and crying like a baby. And I spent an entire month's pay on a little pink nightie with the pictures of famous revolutionaries on it. I was falling apart. Olga Beryoseva, was falling in love. And then my assignment came through, and here I am, and here you are. Oh, my darling. Enough. I must control myself. Forget about Dr. Fassbinder. You must not go to Munich. Your life will be in grave danger.
Life without danger is like the omelet without the eggs. I did not become chief inspector because it is easy. Nothing worthwhile ever is. And as always, I accept the challenge.
As I knew you would.
You You are a very beautiful woman.
No, you mustn't. It makes what I have to do all the more unpleasant. There is only one thing more powerful than love, and that is duty. You of all people understand that.
But of course.
I hoped you would understand. I love you! I love you! I cannot. I will spare your life this one time, Jacques Rousseau. Stay away from Munich. I love you.
What a woman! I have been waiting for a woman like that all my life. A woman of fire, passion, mystery, and such strength. It is just my luck that when a woman finally comes into my life, she is destined to kill me.
Like the Black Widow's spider.
Yes, the pitiful male spider comes willingly to the web, lured by desires as old as time itself. Women like that can make most men forget their duty, but I am not most men.
More's the pity.
Exactly. And so once again I am forced to follow the dictates of my head rather than my heart. Once again I cast off the lines of weakness and frailty and stand firm on the poop deck that is justice. And so the seas be dark and deep, I fear not, for my head is held high. The ship I sail is named Duty. And though I falter or lose my way, the voice of truth rings out upon the waters, and it says, Succor! It says when the going gets tough, the tough get going. I am off to Munich. Ah, I thought you were dead.
Not quite.
Initiate satellite integration system. Makeup?
Yeah?
More powder on the cheeks, please.
Are you sure this is gonna work, boss?
Of course it will work. Less than a minute, my face will be on every television screen in the world. Thanks to Dr. Fassbender.
Hurry up, please.
Okay. Is that enough?
I can't breathe.
Don't worry, boss. Stage fright.
Fred, out of the way. Condenser coils on. Start interceptor beam. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 air.
Peoples of the world. Do not adjust your set, for you will find I am on every channel. This also applies to those of you listening in on the radio. It is in your best interest to listen to what I have to say, for the future of your planet may rest on your response. I come to you with a trivial request this evening. Although, should my request be denied, the result will be anything but trivial. You may rightfully assume that any man who can control all the satellites in the heaven has a vast and awesome power at his disposal. Very true. But that is just the tip of the iceberg. The tip of the iceberg. I come to the point. Mention the request. Perhaps a better word would be demand. I want this man! Chief Inspector Jacques Clouseau of the Santé. I want him alive, or better yet, dead. But I want him, and if I do not get him, those of you will pay very dearly. Little enough to ask the life of one man against the Holocaust that could destroy the globe. It's no doubt there are those of you who doubt my abilities. And so, tomorrow afternoon at 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, the UN building will disappear from the face of the planet. Take heed, mankind. Bring me Crusoe or suffer the consequences.
Theoretically, yes.
For your daughter's sake, I sincerely hope so. The dreams I've had, all the terrible things I can do to that child if you fail.
Look, I've done everything you've asked.
Not yet. When the UN building disappears, then you will have done everything I asked. Oh, what do you suppose they'll call the crater? Maybe the Dreyfus Ditch?
There should be no crater.
What? But I want a crater! Wreckage, twisted metal! Something the world will forget!
They will not forget today.
Wonderful! I have to tinkle again. Don't do anything until I get back.
Too late. The countdown has already started.
Oh, bring out the viewer! Aha!
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5...
4, 3, 2, 1, ignition! We've done it! We've done it! Now they have no choice! Your days are numbered, Clouseau!
Drop Clouseau, Pigeon, drop Clouseau. Drop Clouseau, Pigeon, drop Clouseau. Oh, Jacques, hey, Jacques.
You have a massage for me?
You want a massage?
If you have one for me, yes.
Why don't you try the Himmler's Health Spa at the end of the block?
Why should I do that?
You said you wanted a massage.
I do want a massage, but from you.
I do not give massages, sir.
You gave me one this morning.
I most certainly did not.
You said, Inspector Clouseau, I have some massage for you. And you gave me the massage.
Sir, you are mistaken.
Do not be funny with me. You gave me a massage this morning and I can prove it. Is this not the massage you gave to me this morning?
You mean message.
I know what I mean, you lunatic. Do you have a massage for me or not? Thank you. What is wrong with your hand?
In Germany, it is custom to tip the messenger.
In France, it is custom to kill the messenger. Who gave you this massage? Extortionist! Now, who gave you this massage?
It was a beautiful and blonde, mysterious woman with a Russian accent. She had aquiline features, slightly wavy hair, and shapely legs. She was professional and slightly distant in her demeanor. I sensed a certain pathos, a longing in her eyes. She had the unmistakable look of a woman in love. But one could tell she was trying to suppress her feelings, no doubt out of a sense of duty. She did not give me her name, but I saw the name on her luggage. It said Olga Beryoseva. She also had a diplomatic passport, which means she's probably a Russian agent.
Could you be more specific?
Well, she was wearing shoes.
Ah, now we are getting somewhere. How many shoes?
2, I think.
Just as I thought.
Bad news.
How did you know?
You look troubled.
That is because I am troubled. Wouldn't you be troubled if you were a marked man? It seems every nation on this earth wants me dead. They're all afraid of what Dreyfus will do.
Try to look on the bright side.
I wonder what she means by this. Beware of Trojans bearing gifts. Why would a Trojan give me anything? I've never given a Trojan anything.
Seems to me like she's trying to tell you to be extremely careful, not to trust anybody.
I suggest you let me worry about that. I've spent the better part of my life facing danger, and I have a sixth sense when it is concerned.
Ah, guten Tag, mein Herr.
Guten Tag, little German girl.
Would you care for ein pretzel? Compliments of the Oktoberfest Tourist Commission.
How kind. Danke.
Bitte.
As I was saying, I survive by trusting only my instincts. Would you care for a pretzel?
Why, yes, I'm famished.
They give me, how you say, petrol?
You mean gas.
Apparently they give you gas too. Well, I must be off. Some people cannot hold their pretzels. Perhaps a quick 20 winks would not hurt. The Swine Hotel. Who is it?
It is the maid, ya. I have come to clean the room, ya.
The room is already clean, ya.
Please, sir, if I do not clean the room, I will be fired, ya.
Very well. Come in, ya.
I will only be a moment, ya.
Yeah, I was hoping to get some sleep, but if you must clean, you must clean.
It is my duty. I'm sure you understand.
Yeah, I know something about duty. That perfume you are wearing, what is it called?
It's called Springtime in Siberia.
A Russian perfume?
Do you like it?
Yes, it reminds me of someone special.
Oh, babushka!
Don, please, I suggest you get a hold of yourself and do your duty.
You're right. I have no choice. I love you! I love you! I cannot!
I hope you know I shall report this to the management!
Darling!
Don't darling me! I've got a good mind to report this hotel to the Tourist Commission. The toilet doesn't flush, there are holes in the sheets, and the maid strangles the guests!
But darling, it's me, Olga Beryoseva!
Do not be funny with me. Olga is in many things, but she is not a one-eyed hunchback.
Surprise!
Olga!
How did you know?
It would take more than a simple disguise to fool me.
You big hunk of French intellect. I keep forgetting that I'm dealing with a giant among midgets.
You almost killed me.
Believe me, babushka, it was nothing personal. I couldn't do it. This time. Believe me when I tell you I love you. But if you do not leave me at once, you will die.
I suppose this means we can't go steady?
You must understand, all of the nations of the world are trying to eliminate you because they hope that will get them to the doomsday machine. They want to be on Dreyfus's good side. This town is crawling with assassins, and all of them are looking for you.
Dreyfus is a lunatic.
Perhaps, but he also controls the ultimate weapon thanks to Dr. Fassbender. He's already made the United Nations disappear. And he says that if you're not delivered to him within the next 2 days, he'll start looking for a new target, like London, Moscow, or Washington.
We used to be close friends, Dreyfus and me. It still boggles my mind of how he can blame his lunacy on me.
Do you love me?
Love is Not something I have much experience to go on, but my heart is making the pity pat.
Could you love me?
Yes, I think so.
Then, speaking as one lover to another, take the evening train to Marseille. There, a boat is set to sail for Trinidad. Tell the captain I have sent you. He will present you with a fake passport. I will join you in Trinidad, where we will spend the rest of our days making love and eating sea bass. If I do not join you, it will mean that I have been caught and executed. In that case, have a sea bass for me.
You would do this for me at the risk of your own life?
What can I say? Love makes me crazy.
You do not know how much this touches my heart. I shall never forget this.
Come with me, Jacques!
No, I cannot. For you would not be living with the Jacques Rousseau in Trinidad, but a hollow, broken shell of a man. And how could I live with you if I could not live with myself?
I understand.
As I knew you would.
And you must understand that the next time our eyes meet, one of us must die.
I would say best of luck to you, but somehow it doesn't seem fitting.
Goodbye, Jacques.
Goodbye, babushka. I can promise you this, my friends. Never again will I step behind a Clydesdale. 1,000 pardons, Fräulein.
Ja, benieuwd. Wat is de muziek, ja? Also, here's the beer. Drink it with cheer, ja?
Che bella cosa! I love a man who dances with passion, not? You have fire in the feet.
Yes, it comes from my father's side of the family.
How long I have waited to find such a man. Do not fear, Maria. It will be over shortly.
The dance?
No, your life. But what way to go, eh? In the arms of a tempestuous woman. Yeah!
If you wanted to cut in, a tap on the shoulder would have been sufficient. Oh! A cousin of mine used to be very good with the crossbow. Thank you. Ah, the crossbow, a fine and deadly weapon. Oh, level action is beautiful. It is obvious that these people cannot hold their liquor.
Yeah. That just leaves the two of us. Would you like to dance with me?
Oh, I am not very fluent in the polka.
No problem. I will show you.
For a tall woman, you are very light on your feet.
Don't move around so much.
I cannot help it. It must be the Latin in me. You would make the hummingbirds jealous. Well, my friends, I must leave all of this gaiety in spite of being called what some may say, a party poop. I must be off. Farewell, my friends.
key, please. No, Inspector.
Excuse me.
The fault was all mine, monsieur. My key?
You have your key.
If I had my key, I would not be standing here asking you for it.
But I just gave it to you.
You just gave it to me.
Yes.
You know who I am.
Of course, you're the inspector.
Chief Inspector.
Chief Inspector Clouseau.
Of the Certain.
Of the Certain.
And do you know how I became Chief Inspector Clouseau of the Certain?
No, but I suppose you'll tell me.
I became Chief Inspector Clouseau of the Certain by being a first-rate detective. Shall I give you an instance of how a first-rate detective operates?
You have a choice.
A first-rate detective would instantly deduce that you are German.
Amazing!
About 38 years old.
39, but I have a young face.
And you are an alcoholic.
Well, how do you know that?
Because a short time ago, you were so drunk that you gave someone else my key.
In that case, with all due respect, I suggest that it is the first-rate detective who is drunk and forgot that a short while ago he came in, got his key, and then instantly lost it due to his drunken stupor.
A first-rate detective would instantly deduce that if you were to persist in this argument, I will have to have speaks with your superiors, you will be forced out of a job, unable to buy any more schnapps.
In that case, I have no other choice but to admit my fault and give you another key.
Merci.
Don't mention it.
I won't. You thought I had died.
I thought I had killed you.
You? He looks familiar.
He looks like you, except the mustache is crooked.
Tournier!
Tournier?
C'est bank robber.
Why is he dressed up like you?
Ah, it is clear now. The desk clerk was not drunk. He did give me a key. But it was not me, it was Tournier. Look, his hand, a tattoo. Tournier did not have this tattoo 2 weeks ago when I sent him to prison for life.
It looks like the Mondestein crest.
Mondestein?
An infamous family that ruled Bavaria in the 15th century. I read somewhere that the Mondestein castle was recently sold.
Castle? That's it!
That's what?
Dreyfus! Everyone seems to want me dead, and now, thanks to Tournier, they shall have their wish.
This won't fool them for long.
Long enough, my dear. Help me get him into the bath for you.
Jacques, I hope you can find it in your heart to forgive me for almost killing you.
Why should to think what might have happened if I would arrive 2 moments later? You could have been gone.
I was considered to be the perfect liquidator because no man had ever been able to involve me emotionally. Until now.
And what about your sworn duty?
Duty schmoody. As for now, I'm forsaking my duty, giving up everything, becoming a defector. For you. As of this moment, I am an ex-Russian agent. Will you have me?
There was never enough time. There were always mountains to climb, windmills to joust, and a world full of nasty people. No, I could not stop for love. And now, love has stopped for me.
Let us go away. Let us leave this madness behind.
No, I cannot. For I first must apprehend the man that is my sworn duty to apprehend. Dreyfus!
I won't let you go!
I don't want to go.
Then don't.
I must.
Hold me, kiss me, love me, for all we know tomorrow may never come.
No. Well, there are times when a man is liable to say no to his duty, and I cannot let this be one of those times.
You have a strong will.
And a stupid brain. There is a quaint little hotel in Rome, now Dolce Far Niente Howard Johnson's. It is on the Via Vesuvius. It is world famous for their singing waiters. In 2 days, I will meet you there. And while the waiter sings of love, we will stare into each other's eyes, sip the vino, and think of nothing but the sweetness of the moment.
I will be waiting. Be careful, my darling.
You're not eating, Dr. Fassbender.
That is because we have no food. Ah, there it is.
Ooh, I must be getting a cavity.
Look, I've done everything you've asked.
You have done everything I asked, but I haven't asked everything.
What you really mean is, you have no intention of letting us go? You plan to continue your reign of terror, whether Clouseau is dead or not?
I will admit, the thought had occurred to me.
You're mad!
And you are redundant, Professor. Redundant and fallacious. Madness does not preclude achievement.
You cannot operate the machine without me.
No, but when you have taught me...
And if I refuse?
Then, regrettably, I will have to take the matter up with your daughter.
What kind of man are you?
A madman! You said so yourself! When?
This morning, this hotel room.
Free! Free! Round and round Clouseau's grave. Round and round we go. Round and round Clouseau's grave. And he won't be back no more. And he won't be back no more. Are you sure? 100% positive? I have a terrible feeling, a foreboding. Check. Make sure. I want proof. Absolute proof. Get over here and look at my tube.
I'm not a dentist, I can't help you.
Just look at it. I'm in no mood to...
Alright, hold still. It looks bad. You need a dentist.
I can't let anyone in this castle, and you know that.
Then you'll just have to suffer.
Oh, why today? Today should be a day of rejoicing. Clouseau is dead, and I should be in a state of grace. Instead,
Hello, I am Professor Guy Gadboy, medieval castle authority from Marseille. I heard there was a castle nearby, and I am here to do some castle research.
I wouldn't advise it.
Why not?
There are strange things going on up there. They posted signs warning that trespassers will be shot.
I see. Do you have a room?
No.
But this is a hotel.
Yes.
I don't see any guests.
The last left here yesterday.
It is out of season.
Yes.
Then why is this you not have a room?
Because I don't know what a room is.
Ein Zimmer.
Ah, a room.
That is what I have been saying.
Yeah. Yeah. Dr. Schurz lives here, but he's gone fishing. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I will tell him.
Did you say a doctor lives here?
He's a dentist. He made my teeth for me. They want him up at the castle.
Up at the castle? Where is this dentist?
He's gone fishing. He won't be back.
Show me to his room.
Why should I?
Because I am not Garrigan boy. I am Professor Chief Inspector Jacques Clouseau of the Sûreté. And this is a matter of life or death that I see a Zimmer immediately.
Very well. Right this way.
The dentist is on his way. I just got the call.
And what about Clouseau? Have they verified his death beyond a shadow of doubt?
We haven't heard anything back yet, but I wouldn't worry about it, boss.
You don't know Clouseau.
He can't be that good.
Good? He's not good. He's the opposite of good. He's the worst. He's not like any man, anywhere, ever. You can't even talk about him like you talk about other men. And you can thank the heavens that there is only one of him. Compared to a dozen Clouseaus, that doomsday machine would be nothing but a water pistol. Look, it took all the nations of the world and all of their trained assassins to eliminate Clouseau. And even so, he might still be alive.
He's only human, boss.
Human? Human? But that is what I have been trying to tell you! Of course he's not human! Now get back on the phone and let me know as soon as you hear something definite!
Right.
And Dr. Schurz at your service.
He's over there.
Hurry, doctor. I'm in agony.
Lock the door. I do not want to be disturbed.
Hurry, doctor, please.
Let's see. What do we have here? 1 moment. Open wide. Tell me if this hurts. How about this one? Wider, please. How about that one? Oh, that's the naughty one.
Are you going to feel it?
Feel it? With what? I couldn't feel that with my elbow.
For goodness sake, pull it!
Yes, pull, yes, of course.
But give me something to help me out first, doctor.
To put you out, yes, of course. Oh, no, here we are.
Doctor, what is that?
This is nitrous oxide concentrate.
Laughing gas?
Yes, a few whiffs of this, and you won't feel the thing.
Hurry, doctor, please.
Yes. We are ready. Breathe deep. What's so funny?
I can't help but to laugh. Why are you laughing?
I don't know. Would you like me to pull your tooth now?
I would love it. You gave me. That is giving me hallucinations. Your whole face is changed.
It has? Oh, it has.
grotesque.
Boss,
What is it? He said we didn't want to be disturbed.
I just got the call. Clouseau's alive.
What? I knew it! You pulled the wrong tooth! There's only one man who would pull the wrong tooth. Kill him! It's Clouseau, you idiot! No, wait! Bring Dr. Fassbender and his daughter to the war room.
But Clouseau.
Priorities, Cairo. First England, then Clouseau.
I demand to know where you're taking us.
Boss would like to see.
You are lucky I only rendered you unconscious.
Who are you?
I am Inspector Jacques Clouseau, and I'm here to help you.
Oh, thank God!
Oh, I prefer you save your thanks for later.
Hurry, get my daughter out of here. I'd stop Dreyfus.
Daddy, no! Don't let him go. He's going to sabotage the doomsday machine.
Darling, it has to be done, and I'm the only one that can do it. Now, be brave and go with the inspector.
Wait, where is this day doom machine?
Why?
Because you have to stop this moon day machine, and I cannot leave until I apprehend the madman Dreyfus. I think I have a plan to kill two stones with one bird. Listen closely.
Goodbye, Piccadilly. Farewell, Leicester Square. Ah, Dr. Fassbender. You're just in time. I'm choosing a target now. The British, they betrayed me, so they must pay. What shall I destroy? Buckingham Palace? No, you're right. It's too small. How about London? Oh, I stopped there! What about England?
Paul Dreyfus, I arrest you in the name of the law.
Drop it, Frenchie.
Who are you calling Frenchy? Frenchy is happy to drop it.
All of my dreams are coming true! Now, shall I kill Clouseau first? Or destroy England? Oh, decisions!
Drop the gun.
Olga!
You did not think I could live without you, did you, my love?
What is the meaning of this?
The meaning is simple, Paul Dreyfus. Your sordid dreams of world domination have come to a halt.
Look out behind you!
You don't expect me to fall for that.
Your zipper's down!
Oh, this trick in the book.
Your shoe is untied.
Is it?
Daddy!
Got the machine, Fassbender!
Don't be a fool, Dreyfus.
Do it, Fassbender! And no tricks! What did you do?
Hurry, you have 2 minutes to save yourselves.
You're lying!
When I first programmed it, I installed it with a self-destruct cycle.
Stop it! Stop it till you die!
It can't be stopped.
That's not fair! That's not fair!
Everybody run for your lives!
Hurry, Margaret, we only have 2 minutes.
You must hurry, darling.
No, you must go home without
I
me.
won't leave without you.
You must! I have to speak with Dreyfus alone.
That's not fair! That's not fair!
Come along, my friend. We haven't got much time.
I am staying right here! And do not call me friend!
But I am your friend.
Then why did I go to such great lengths to have you killed?
Even friends have their occasional disagreements.
Oh, Clouseau, you stumbling, bumbling idiot! You were a thorn in my side from the moment you joined the force. It wasn't a day that got by when your ineptness didn't pain me to my soul. You drove me to insanity. You took my job. And now you foiled my final attempt to get even. I was willing to destroy the world, vaporize the entire planet, just to get you, Crusoe. Doesn't that tell you something? Doesn't that give you the slightest notion of the depth of the hatred I feel for you?
I'm sorry you feel that way, mon ami. Granted, my methods may have been unorthodox. I may have stumbled and bumbled, but I have never lost sight of what is right and what is wrong. I may be clumsy, but I know the meaning of integrity. And I may seem silly to some, but I have never dishonored myself.
You better get going.
I think I will stay.
Suit yourself.
Yes, we will face the uncertainties of death together.
Uncertainties of death.
Yes, be it heaven or hell, we shall approach the gate arm in arm, together, forever.
Together? Forever?
Yes, do you play chess?
Oh, that would be just my luck! I'll take my chances at the baboon factory! Help! Save me!
So, mon ami, perhaps Inspector Clouseau is not so stupid after all.
I've already ordered the wine.
Oh, I must admit, I'm not much of a drinker. One sip and I lose my inhibitions.
Wonderful. Come to me, Jacques.
My darling.
My love.
I told you they were famous for their singing waiters.
It is everything I hoped it would be.
To love. To life.
No! Stop! Wait until after the wedding! Do you hear something, darling?
Just the sound of my own heartbeat. To love. To life. And to the Pink Panthers. Our wonderful director, Captain.